Games, 367 goals this season. It all comes down to this. Dark blue versus sky blue in the biggest blue of all. He's won titles before, not just with Melbourne, but also back at his native Costa Rica with Alajuelense, where he'll continue his law studies. Melbourne on the counter here, looking for Robbie Kruse. Maybe under Melbourne perhaps feel that Keller is the weak link in the Sydney defence. Here's Kruse trying to exploit the big Swiss defender. Colosimo across to cover. Wide right is Archie Thompson. This way and that way, and eventually Colosimo says that's enough of that. Thompson.
He didn't really, he twists and turns there, takes a touch, just got stuck there, and Colosimo comes across, certainly wins the ball, but I think there's contact there on the ankle, the left-hand side.
I think it's the left knee. I think it's been jarred backwards.
But he's in a lot of pain. A good challenge. It was well read from Colosimo. That's twice in the last couple of minutes. He's cleaned up. Well, that'll certainly lift Sydney.
Colosimo's ball too high for Bridge. Broxham. Well read by Colosimo. He's had an excellent season at the back for Sydney. Two best teams in the country, finishing 1 and 2 on the... Always going to be physical, this particular contest. Especially with so much on. Angulo, now Kruse, right on the shoulder of Colosimo, onside. Squares it up for Hernandez. Nicky Wards. Driven towards goal by Brebner, finding Kruse. Ward on the right, it came off the shins of Colosimo.
Melbourne. Well, again, he's done that well, Colosimo. He's slided across when he's had to this evening, and he's made a few very good tackles as he comes across when he gets caught.
Hernandez operating in very tight spaces. He was clipped too. Kruse is offside. Terry McFlynn being watched by his big mate Ty Keneally, the Sydney Swan. To goal blocked. Sydney very compact. Hernandez flicks it through though, touched by Angulo, and it's Colosimo who's there again for Sydney. Colosimo stepping forward into midfield where he played a large part of his career and drives for goal too. Langerak perfectly positioned.
Good play from Simon Colosimo's been excellent in this first half. There he steps up from the back, takes on the responsibility, drives into midfield. There's not much on, so he thinks I'll take a chance.
And they're trying to work the angle, Sydney. Colosimo has to be careful. And Melbourne have robbed them of possession. Vargas, down he goes. Could be a card here for Simon Colosimo.
I don't think we'll even put that in the tackle count. He's just taking him out. Roddy Vargas. And there you go. Not much you can argue about there, Simon Colosimo, but what I thought, or what I think he was thinking is he's caught out of position. He knows how good Melbourne are on the counter-attack, and he's decided to take the yellow card.
They've been very solid, Sydney, thus far anyway. Sides, Etihad Stadium. Loses out to Nicky Ward. Colosimo reading the bounce superbly. Good ball too. I'm told it's going to be Chris Payne to come off, so defensive move for Vyacheslav Levitska, perhaps. 3 minutes to go. Hernandez, good tail on the cross. Beach peels away. Keller and Colosimo and co. Come under serious pressure.
I hadn't had before.
Rebner's ball in. Ryle did well. Much more into the game. They combine. Hernandez. Wide is Bejic. The crowd rises. Colosimo holds them up, at least for the moment. Still Bejic. And that is the final act.